Hey guys, welcome to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and of course we have one here from Hobby Master once again from the 172 Air Power series, which is 1/72nd scale diecast, of course. Here we have a McDonnell Douglas F-15 Eagle, which is an all-weather air superiority fighter, of course, which we all most likely know about these aircraft. They were developed for the United States Air Force over 50 years ago, actually, and they still remain in service with the United States Air Force, as well as many other nations around the world as well. There were around 1,198 of these aircraft made in all variants, from ABC all the way up. And speaking of C, this particular one is an F-15C, of course, of which 483 of those were made between 1979 to 1985. And we will have a little look at this particular model here. It's in the library celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Oregon Air National Guard. The Oregon Air National Guard's origins do date back to 1940, where they were established as the 123rd Observation Squadron, and it's one of the oldest units within the current Oregon Air National Guard, which is made up of the 142nd Fighter Wing, which is based in Portland, and also the 173rd Fighter Wing, which is at Klamath Falls, which this celebrative eagle that we have right here is from, receiving this amazing paint scheme in April of 2016. And as we say, it's no good looking at this box. Let's get this beautiful eagle out of this box and have a real good look at it. All right, here we have this F-15C and out of its box, and we'll get this packet open. I did buy this second hand, so it's in there nice and loose, which is good for a change. So obviously you can see there it does come with some ordnance that you will need to fit. I'll show you those a bit closer in a moment. It does come with your standard landing gear. You can have the open air brake if you want, and I suppose the open canopy as well. It does come with two pilot figures, and so I suppose you get an extra one because this is a single seat fighter. So you do get one for the spares box. So what we'll do is, speaking of box, we'll get this little packet out of the way so we can check out this eagle in all its awesomeness. This looks really nice. Wow, look at that profile. That is absolutely awesome. That is beautiful. Wow, that is some killer detail on there. Well, we'll jump straight into having a look at that closely. Look at that. So obviously that's the air brake that you can remove and replace with the one in the open position. And this absolutely looks awesome. Look at that tail markings. The details on this is absolutely killer. This is fantastic. Wow, that is, even on the inside of the tail there, it's got some great detail there. That is absolutely bonkers. That is great. We'll come down this side here and have a real good look. Check out that eagle's, oh wow, that eagle's head. It contours, it matches around with the cockpit area as well. That looks absolutely awesome. This is really stunning, this one. Hopefully you guys can see it nicely. It does look fantastic. We'll turn it around. We'll go down the other side and have a real good look at it for you. It's got some, these little antennas and everything like that. Some really great detail. As I say, I've got this secondhand, $160. We'll have a little look at the cockpit details for you. So hopefully you can see inside there. It's got some great detail there. I'll put that back on. And even the details along here, absolutely wonderful. This is an awesome rendition of an F-15. This is great. Those details, that is amazing. So if you can manage to find one of these, I reckon this is killer for sure. Some fantastic engine detail in there. That is great. Wow. So what we'll do is we'll flip this over and have a little look underneath and see what we can see under there. And underneath, it's got the same too. It's got the beautiful livery underneath there. Got the fantastically detailed paint scheme. That is great. I love it. This one's a nice one. I'm glad to add this one to my collection. That is fantastic. Look at those details. That is wonderful. Hopefully it's coming up nicely in camera, and you can see all the beautiful panel lines and all those details and everything like that. This does come up really well. You will definitely be stoked if you got your hands on one of these. These are really nice. I reckon this library looks fantastic. While we've got it flipped over, we'll do the usual, you know us by now. We'll kit this out with some landing gear and some ordnance and be right back all kitted out for you. It comes with this underwing ordnance here, which is comprised of a fuel tank and also 2 air-to-air missiles on each one. So both these go under each wing. It also does come with these 4 air-to-air missiles as well. Well, mine came with it, but they do not seem to be used anywhere in the aircraft, so these will go in the spares box, of course. It also does come with, this is the fuselage-mounted fuel tank that does come with the model. You can actually place this with the stand as well. It will not foul on the stand whatsoever. I'll show you the stand quickly. This is a stand that does come with it. When it's on the aircraft, it will sit like that, so it will not foul on it whatsoever. So you'll be able to keep all the ordnance on the aircraft. And this stand is all plastic. It is in 3 pieces that you must assemble, and is pretty straightforward. All right, let's get to kitting out this F-15C. So here we have it all kitted out. It does set up beautifully. I've got to say this Hobbymaster one is a really nice one to set up. Everything is straightforward. Everything goes together smoothly. The front nose will just drop straight in. That is just a single module that just drops straight in. The rear here, you just drop the main wheels in, and then there's some gear bay doors that you just slot in beside it. And of course, you've got your central fuselage tank there that just drops straight in. And of course, if you want to put the stand on, you've got to remove that. And then you've got your ordnance packages that go on either under each wing, and that's job done. It's all set up beautifully. And this does come up really nice. We'll flip it over and have a look at it all set up, and this is a really fine example. I've got to say, this is actually really nice. You will not be disappointed if you can get one, or if you've already got one, I'm sure you're really happy with yours. I'm definitely happy with this. As I said, this was a second-hand purchase, but I reckon, you know, this is really nice. This library looks absolutely great, I've got to say. I reckon it's pretty cool. But enough of me waffling on. I'll put this F-15C on the deck there, and as you can see, it is a nice looking bird for sure, no pun intended. And I will wind this video up. So what I'll do the usual. So I'll take some happy snaps of this eagle and chuck them on at the conclusion of the video, and you can check them out without these fat ass sausage fingers anyway, and enjoy this in better detail. Once again, this is by Hobbymaster. It is from the 172 Air Power series, obviously 1/72nd scale diecast. It is the McDonnell Douglas F-15C Eagle, and it's the one celebrating the 75th anniversary of the Oregon Air National Guard. And this particular aircraft is from the 173rd Fighter Wing that was based at Klamath Falls. And I reckon this one is absolutely killer. This is a great paint scheme. The library on this thing is absolutely awesome. Some great detail. You will not be disappointed if you do try and get one. If you've got one, hey, feel free to leave that in the comments and say how good you reckon yours is. Or if you don't like it, say that as well. But I reckon this is a pretty tough looking unit for sure. All right, once again, I do thank you for spending your valuable time watching one of my videos, and I appreciate every view and every like. And speaking of likes, if you do like this bird right here, throw us one of those likes. And if you've yet to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so to keep up to date with all the diecast videos that I will be putting out in the future. You have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, guys.